What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle, and I am back. Let's dive into October paycheck number 1 with my new budget takeover. Let's do this. Let's do this. I am so ready. Okay, we are back. Now, since this is a budget with me video, I am doing the electronic version. This is kind of like the behind the scenes part that I don't really ever show, but now it's October. We're doing different stuff. So let's keep it going. Let's keep with that. So right now I'm inside of my spending tracker app, and what I'm doing is going week by week. So Micah is scheduled to get paid sometime between October 1st and October 10th. We have at least enough money in our account to pay for 1 month of bills. So we don't wait for payday. We go ahead and let things happen as they may. And so we plan off of that paycheck money. So we are scheduled to have an income of $49.86. That's $4,986. And let's see, if we go to the transactions tab, what that's looking like. So his salary and per diem is already plugged in, and I've already plugged in our mortgage payment because that is automatic in the amount of $640. Also, we plan to donate a total of $350, and that is a series of auto payments that's already scheduled. So I want to go ahead and have that come out of our budget. Third is Verizon. Gotta have a cell phone. I pay them, I think we're 1 month ahead on that, and I like to keep it that way. I would have Verizon on auto pay, but I can't trust them. They are always adding some random fee to our bill. So guys, if you have bills that kind of sneak up on you, I highly recommend that you take them off of auto pay and track them and pay them yourself manually monthly until you can question every little extra little mystery charge. Okay, so that leaves us with a balance of $3,810 to spend. Now, if I'm looking at Tanisha's budget, I have it pulled up here. In order to make this thing happen with this mortgage, we have got to pay a total of $2,500 toward the mortgage this month. So in order to make that happen, we have to take $5,000, split it in half. I'm using my calculator. And then we have to minus out the auto payments of $640. So that would leave us with $1,220. So I'm going to split that right down the middle again. Okay, so this paycheck, I need to pay an extra $1,860 to the mortgage. So let me plug that in. And we'll just say the 9th. I just pick a date because it'll take time for this transfer to happen anyway. So that works out. $1,860. And this is a part of our debt snowball. And I'm calling it, even though I can't spell mortgage snowball. That's what I want to call it. This is all extra that we're throwing at the mortgage. And the reason I wanted to go ahead and get that out the way is so that I can know that I have met my goal, which was to pay at least $2,500 toward the mortgage for this paycheck. So if we go back over to the spend main page, we have $1,950 to work with. So next up, how about we go to our emergency savings, because the next goal that Tanisha had on our list was to put more towards savings and to top off our emergency fund so that it would amount to a 3 months worth of savings in case of emergency. So in order to do that, we're veering away from our normal $100 payment that we automatically have made, and we are going to put $198 in for this amount, and I view that as savings and emergency fund, just so I can know where this money is going. So I'm going to put $198 in this from this check and $198 from the next check. That'll total $395, and that will top off our emergency fund, and we will be able to say we have a 3-month fully funded account. Now, before I move on, I forgot to add in an additional income, and that is for the amount of $20, and that is, we're going to call that referral money. We're going to make a new line item, referral money, because Eva has made $20 in Greenlight referrals. And if you want to know more about what that is, it's basically a debit card for kids to use. And if you choose to use it, it comes with a 30-day free trial. And then there is a small monthly fee to use it. It's well worth it. Check out my video here where I do a whole breakdown and overview of how to use it. And if you choose to sign up, we each get $10. So that's where those referrals are coming from. So Eva made $20. I give all that income to her. So we'll go ahead and navigate to Eva, and we will take out $20. And we will make that a regular bill. And we will say Eva money. So that's already in her Greenlight account. Next up, we did the extra mortgage. We did the emergency fund and topped that off. Let's go ahead and dive into food. So we know that Tanisha gave us a budget of $750 to spend on all food. So I'm just going to split that down the middle and give us $375. And that will be regular bills and food. I'll just say food. I won't say eating out. There's our ambulance of the day. Okay, that's done. Right? Because $750 divided in half. Okay, yep, $375. Next up, let's do Micah's money. Let's pay the man. So I made a mistake and gave Tanisha the wrong amount. Micah was supposed to get $400 every paycheck, not $400 for the month. And so to combat that, I'm giving him half of the money she had allocated to me. So for this paycheck, Micah will get $325. And that's once again a regular bill because we pay ourselves, right? That's the whole point of this, is that you budget so that you can win with your money and see your money. Next up is me. I usually give myself $107.50. I'll round that up to $108. And that's because it's an automated transaction that I need to update, but I just haven't. So row money, $108. And we already gave Eva her extra 20 that she made. I'm not paying her this week. She already has enough money as far as her regular $50 chore money. She'll get that next paycheck. Then I can focus on cash envelopes. And I plan to use $225 since Tanisha gave me a budget of $450. And so we'll go ahead and put that under the category of cash envelopes. There it is. It gets me every time. And I won't allocate that out. I'll do that in Paycheck 2's video where I do the cash stuffing. So you can see how I break that down into what categories. Okay, so let's see what we're working with so far. So far, we have $719 left to work with. So I've already paid our bills. I've paid us. I've put money toward our emergency fund and toward the extra mortgage. I've fed us. And now I think I'm going to put the rest into kitchen savings. So we have a total amount of $1,838 that I need to put toward our savings. So let me do that. So I'll eat some of that up by putting $719 into, I call it savings, and then I call it kitchen reno, because we are saving at least $10,000 to $12,000 to cash flow our kitchen complete overhaul renovation. Okay, not now. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit that. Then that brings us down to a zero balance. And I love this app because on the main screen, you can really see how you're spending your money. So that snowball got $1,860. Our regular bills, which includes our regular mortgage, got $1,014. We put $917 towards savings, $640. Sorry, that doesn't include. Let me adjust something. Okay, so this $640. Let me make sure it's categorized to the right thing. Okay, yes, the debt payment. Let's see why our total is so much for our regular bills. Oh, that's right, because Micah got an increase in money. Okay, and we put our food money in there also. Okay, so I love how you can just check it out and see. So we put $1,014 toward regular bills. That does not include our mortgage. $917 toward savings, $640 toward our mortgage debt payment, $350 toward donate, and $225 toward cash envelopes. And then you can see our breakdown just below that. We're putting 37% of our income toward our debt snowball, 20%, a little over 20% toward regular bills. We're saving 18%. Another 12.5% is going toward our regular debt payment. We're donating almost 7%, and my goal is always 5 to 10, so that's perfect. And we are stuffing and using 4.49% worth of cash. And that's our income. Yep. Those are the only buckets. We only have 6 buckets. So I like this technique so far. Okay, so like I was saying, so far I am loving Tanisha's budget. It's very easy to follow. I was able to find my money and allocate it out like I needed to try and meet these tremendous, huge goals that she has set for us. But I'm confident that we can knock this thing out. I am all set for Paycheck 1, October 2020. Budget with me is all set. Next up will be paycheck number 1, cash envelope stuffing. That'll be coming later this week, so you guys can see how I'm going to spend this money cash-wise. Well, that's all for me. Thanks for tuning in to another video. I'll see you in the next one. And if you don't know what our October budget takeover looks like, I will plug it here, just so you guys can catch up and know exactly what I talked about. But basically, Tanisha over at Fun and Budget with Tanisha Davis, she did a whole budget overhaul for us. And so we are trying to stick to it, and we did the same for her budget. That's all for me. Peace, love, and budget.